into the downtown and what the downtown is and what the downtown was. So without any further ado, Bill, take the floor, please.
Okay, well, thanks, Neil. When I decided to speak this morning, and I thought I need to really get back to the roots of the history, because there's 1836 was when, in fact, the property that now is called Saugeen Township was ceded by the First Nations folks. And it took until 1851 before they got around to doing the survey, because there was massive amounts of surveying being done throughout southern Ontario at the time. But when they did the survey here in 1851, what had happened, they'd announced it a few months before, and folks started arriving before the survey was done. Normally you would refer to them as squatters. Okay? The first ones that came to this area here, they figured it out that Saugeen Township was going to start at North Bruce and end at Denny's Dam. And there was going to be up to 16 concessions. That's eight blocks. So they figured that the middle of that was going to be the 8th concession. Where would that be? Just down the street, one block of the staple. Okay? The spine for Saugeen Township is that very, very straight line that runs from North Bruce right to Denny's Dam. Straight line like that all the way. Originally planned to be called Godridge Road. Now it's Godridge Street. Now, when that first folks arrived here, we said, well, we're going to have water for our community. So they went to Mill Creek, and that's where the first development arrived. And that is where the first mill was built, because they had enough water there to run a mill. And eventually there became a number of businesses up there. But in 1851, this became all 100-acre farm lots. Okay? With each concession, mile and a quarter by mile and a quarter, that equals 1,000 acres, equals 10 100-acre farm lots. So this was all farm lots. There was no such thing as a town survey. But very quickly, well, how are we going to service all these farmers in the area? We have to have services for them. So those services developed right here in this corner, and on the far corner, and up to the Stable Street, just in this area here. And those 100-acre farm lots all of a sudden became residential. They resurveyed them into residential lots. As time went by, there was a bridge built. The first bridge was the bridge at Denny's Dam, which took a little sound off of the Godridge. Very important. And then it went from there. We started to see that the train was coming in 1872, and that is when they finally decided that we're not Saugeen Township. It was going to be called, they're going to apply for municipality status. Prior to that, it had been known as Normantown, which was named after a little post office that was open. And originally it was Mormontown, but they appealed that name and got Normantown in place of it. But it became Port Elgin when it applied for village status, and the town continued to develop, servicing the farm industry throughout the area. Port Elgin, so Lambton, of course, was involved in the fishing and shipping business, and Port Elgin had its role to play servicing the farm industry. My first recollections of coming to Port Elgin, I didn't get here until I was 11. I lived in Southampton, we didn't have a car. But we got a car, we were going down to Gobel's Grove with a family deal, and we drove past this building up the street, and there was a car inside the store. And I was at Fenton's. And I thought, isn't that amazing? Someone putting a car on display inside of the store. And that was in 1953 that I remember that story.
On the corner of Mill Street.
Right. And then, of course, at the co-op store here, my aunt who farmed in Parsons Corner, my uncle who farmed in Parsons Corner, when I was out there, she'd get me to come to town, and I'd carry the eggs up to the egg grading upstairs at the co-op. I'd carry the eggs up there, and the guy would be putting them through the light and measuring the sizes and sorting them. And he'd give me a slip, and she'd be downstairs shopping, and I'd walk down with the slip, lay it down, and she'd use that to pay for her groceries. So,
great system.
The town continued to develop as you see it today. It's a vibrant, exciting place to live. But came from those simple roots back in the mid and late 1800s. My family, my maternal family, they homesteaded on the Gulf side road in 1850. And they were one of those squatters that got here before the survey, and they had to be chased to pay the crown duties to get deeds to the land. And that was the same for everybody in the area. There's a long list. Anyway, it's great to be here today, and this plaque unveiling. We now are over 25, fast heading towards 30 interpretive plaques throughout the community. And some of them are just gorgeous, and this one here, I'm sure when we see it today, everyone will agree that it's a beautiful plaque. Thanks very much.